Hi everyone, I'm Eileen, the co-founder of Kidsvator. Is it okay that I share a bit about myself? Yes. Okay. I actually started my very first business at the age of 17. Started education business, and it has been more than 10 years. I almost spent half of my life dedicating my life in education. So today, I'm actually an author and have been running an education center for more than 10 years. So I'm really passionate in educating our next generation to succeed despite all odds. I want young people to think that everything is possible. I have a vision for every children to grow up in an environment that they can always feel motivated and confident on the things that they do. And this is what Kidsvator is all about. So some of my companies have also featured in these channels, and these are my team. So my COO, Benny, he's a serial entrepreneur and has just exited in his business. He was also a country lead in one of the startups that was well funded. So with his expertise, he will be able to contribute in our company and in this startup. And my CPO, Andy, he is able to bring ideas into products and into reality. And with his expertise on board, he will be able to have scale very easily across Asia. So for how many of you here has like kids at home or children, young kids? Okay, so how often do you actually lose temper on your kids? Won't it be good if your kids can listen to you without them throwing tantrum or you having to yell at them to get things done? So according to child psychologists, statistically has shown that children who tends to exposed to consistent yelling at home, they tend to display aggressive behaviors towards their peers at school. And this is something that we do not want to encourage. So this is a product, a smart mobile apps targeting children from age 5 to 12. So this will help parents to create to-do lists, and parents can actually set the tasks that they want the kids to do together with the points that will be allocated to them. So there will be a reminder features of the daily tasks and upcoming tasks, and the kids can actually earn points by accomplishing the tasks that is set by parents. And there will be gamification features, there will be badges to be worn, and there will be treasure box to unlock. So basically, you want to make this reward system really fun for kids so that they will feel motivated accomplishing tasks. Just imagine you coming back from home and kids have already completed their homework, taken their shower, taken their dinner, without you having to rush them and yell at them to get things done. And this is the kind of motivation that we will want to encourage in children. And all of these features can be personalized, so parents can set the tasks that they want, the points that they want, and even the rewards that they can input inside. So this is a free app, and there will be subscription and in-app purchases and database. This is where all the money is in. This is a very simple app. It's just a rewards app. But this is actually a mini app that forms part of our super app. We are an edutech company, but we don't look at education at just curriculum planning, teaching methodologies. But for us, we dive deep down to really understand about child behavioral issue. We want to understand what are the problems that children are facing at home, the problems that they are facing, the behavioral issues. So we will be able to collect, there will be data points that we can understand the problems, and we can actually come up with new solutions to enhance the child learning, change their habit, and change their lifestyle. So this is no longer just a rewards app that you will be investing, but basically this is actually a kids lifestyle and personal development company that you will be investing in the long run, such as this ecosystem as a whole. So there will be a market in Singapore itself. There will be a market size that we will be expecting based on a 30,000 birth rate times 8 years, and we will be looking at acquiring 30% market share with a 50% conversion of a subscription model that will generate at least 100K on a month-to-month basis. This is just only in Singapore itself. If we are looking at just all these continents, and there will be a market size of at least 400 million. And with a 1% market acquisition, there will be with a 50% conversion, this will generate at least 6 million on a month-to-month basis. So this is our growth strategy over the next 2 years. And at phase 1, we have already giving free parenting talks and tying up with partners and vendors in the kids industries. So we will be leveraging on the power of media and influencers, and user feedback is very important to us. At phase 1, we want to make sure that this app is easy to use and parents can download it and use it within 10 seconds. So things have been very exciting for us. Just 3 months ago, we actually participated in pitching events. 100 over companies have participated in the event, and we actually got into the top 10 finalists. We didn't win, but we got a lot of offers by incubators and investors. But unfortunately, at that point in time, we do not have a product that is ready. So they're asking for very, very high stake, and we didn't want to give up at a very early stage. So 3 months later, today, we got incubated by Temasek Poly at zero equity. They are giving us all the mentorships and all the resources that they have in the institute itself. For an education institute to back us up, it means a lot to us. It shows that it's no longer just an idea stage, but this idea is really at the validation stage that is really scalable. So currently we are also in the midst of talking to all of these social welfare organizations. Some of them we are already in the midst of signing MOU with them. So this will help us increase our brand value at a later stage when we are scaling up, using the power of media to bring words and Singapore brand out of Singapore. So we are seeking 200,000 with a 10% equity, and these are how we are going to utilize the funds. So by end of the year, we'll be going for Series A, raising 1 million for 10%. So for our ROI within a year, we'll be looking at least 5 times of valuation. Yeah, and for today, for the first 5%, we are seeking for 1% of a 15,000 equity. Okay, so with this, I will end off with happy kids, happy parents. Any questions?